Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, as much as y'all don't believe that these rappers be paying attention to these blogs, man, they definitely do. You know, I tell fellow bloggers all the time that we possess just as much power as these artists, you know, in this field, because we play a part in whatever narrative we decide to create, even though some may do negative more than the positive, but some of them just decide not to listen and some just kind of like be fans, man, but that's another subject. On another note, we're going to talk about Lil Durk responding to the rumors of him speaking about the guys based on the post he made earlier on Twitter, where most people thought that he was talking about Lil Reese. Now, we know at the end of the day, even if he was speaking on Lil Reese, he's not going to admit it. You know, however, he claims that he wasn't speaking on any of the guys. He was just speaking more so in general. So let's dive into what he had to say, as well as what Lil Reese had to say as well. Now, earlier, Lil Durk took to his Twitter account and shared a very cryptic tweet with his followers without being direct about it. But the tweet said, quote, "You with me or with them? Cause I'm peeping the play," and he put the shock face emoji. Right? Now, immediately, everyone assumed he was referring to Lil Reese because we've seen bloggers make videos stating that Durk was, in fact, talking about Lil Reese. Durk didn't put a name to it as usual, but like we stated before, even if he was referring to Lil Reese, he's not going to admit it. Now, the reason everyone assumed he was speaking on Lil Reese is because we know that Lil Reese was or is cool with Lil Durk, but we also know that Landmark 300, who are the same guys we see Lil Reese around a lot, they aren't too fond of Lil Durk these days in the whole OTF camp. They made it very clear that they do not want to be associated with OTF by any means necessary. And recently, we've even seen Poodle LaFleur call out Lil Durk on IG Live.
He's a clown. Get on my talking crazy. Back at his song.
So with Lil Reese having ties to both sides, OTF and Landmark 300, I can see why people would assume that Lil Durk was referring to Lil Reese, especially after guys such as Landmark Chubbs, who's clearly affiliated with Landmark 300 and Poodle LaFleur, will be seen on Tay Savage's IG Live showing him and Lil Reese inside Oblock recently. Now, Memo600 even instigated, kind of insinuating that Durk was referring to some of the guys, because he will also repost the Lil Durk tweet and say, quote, "Bow," with a lot of W's, laughing emojis, and exclamation mark emoji. Now, let me say this, right? To Lil Durk's defense, just like anybody would think, whether it's directed towards Lil Reese or not, with all the backdooring going on and being glorified these days, the whole slime and all that, I wouldn't want anybody around me that's playing both sides neither. You know, whether you're a family member, friend, whatever. Too many people have been losing their lives due to being set up by their own friends or family these days, sadly, and you don't want to stick around long enough to be another statistic, especially if you could avoid it ahead of time. You know, but anyway, after all the blogs made videos alleging that Lil Durk was speaking on Lil Reese, Lil Durk issued a response debunking all the rumors on his Instagram account when he took to his Instagram story to say, quote, "Any posts I make, not about the guys. We ain't at war. Don't look at my page for sneaky posts. I'm talking to the world, whoever choosing their energy." Alright? Now, as much as I want to believe it, this kind of reminds me of when everything with Puda and the Landmark guys first kicked off. They were kind of throwing subs at each other before. Then when people were pointed out that they was talking about each other, they denied it. But fast forward to how things are now and boom, you know, it looked like we was right the whole time. But I get it, sometimes they might not want everybody in their business. But my thing is, if that's the case, don't bring y'all issues to social media. You know, because y'all know how the internet is. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion, whether it's clickbait or not. I've come to the realization that any and everybody has an audience on social media. You know, whether it's true or not. I'm not gonna say any blogger's name, but I know a blogger that blatantly creates false narratives and put clickbait titles up, and he literally has over 200,000 subscribers, man, all off of foolishness. You know, but once again, he has an audience clearly. So who am I to say anything? Who am I to say what he's doing and whatever the case may be? I may not agree with it, but clearly somebody's entertained enough to subscribe to his channel and keep watching his videos because he also has views. You know, so I guess that's their realm. That's them. It is what it is. Now, as far as the allegations of Durk telling Lil Reese to pick a side, it seemed like Reese had something to get off his chest as well. He took to his Twitter account with a message for the bloggers and anyone else who has something to say mentioning his name. Now he said, quote, "Y'all love spreading rumors. Clickbait, A-word blogs, keep my name out that false A-word goofy-ish." Alright, basically clearing up the rumors and letting it be known that it's false as well. And pretty much telling the bloggers stop putting his name in that goofy stuff or whatever. Alright, so other than that, Lil Reese has, you know, he's been doing a lot lately. He has a documentary coming out, a new project dropping soon, and he also just dropped a video called 300-ish. So aside from all the negativity, you know, y'all can go check out what he got going on and indulge in the positive just as much as y'all do the negative. Alright, now that's it for this one, y'all. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think Lil Durk was low-key throwing subs, you know, at the guys and covering it up? Or do y'all think he was just speaking in general like he said? Alright, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.
Man, tell you what happened. Man, yeah, you got me. Baby Blick, where you at, baby? Where you at? We out here chilling in the trenches with a few guns or two. We ain't trying to hurt nobody.